somebody messaged me and said, they took a screenshot and sent it to me and said, I'm having this conversation right now. This is what we like. This is the next steps to this thing. And I was like, why aren't you having that live? You're killing me.
When you do your research, there are tons of models. They're outdated. They don't consider anything with AI or the dark funnel being a real thing again. And it depends on your company stage. It depends on your goals, your KPIs. There is never a right answer. And then not only do you have to find what makes the most sense and not inundate yourself with too much data points so you have analysis paralysis, but you need to get buy-in from the rest of your executives, which is a whole nother matter, right? I think Sarah Hartland in one of your recent episodes, she said, what is demand? And why do we even have a component called demand gen? So I'm the head of demand gen. Realistically, I'm running all of marketing, right? Even if product marketing is reporting to the CEO, it heavily impacts my demand. And demand, that's great, but demand is a long-term play, to your point earlier, Carrie.
Yep.
That's not happening overnight. But my board meeting is once a quarter. So it's really funny how people get fixated on these different areas of marketing when you need everything to be working together to drive the results.
Oh, and then your resources are limited and you're spread very thin as a team, but you have to activate it all. It's very daunting.
Extremely.
In terms of how you're measuring the dark funnel, we call it the dark funnel, right? Because we have no idea where people are coming in or where they're coming in from. It could be if they show up on a website direct. What does that mean? Sure, they typed in the URL. I find that hard to believe, but maybe. Direct really sort of just a catch-all for Google Analytics, not really knowing where this person came from. We're going to put them in direct. And so, so social is an aspect. We capture some of that, but at the end of the day, when we're out there talking about this thing, I mentioned this. It's one of my I'm a Hamilton musical obsessed person. And so I did a post about this a few weeks ago where no one was in the room where it happened because there were so many conversations happening behind the scenes about one of my shows, but it wasn't being talked about on the comments in the show. Could be happening right now for all we know. It's those things, right? Where we have no idea.